was just doing a King Harley race early DVD review. I must have put myself to sleep. So let's move on to something else. Let's go tackle the Fatal 4-Way pay-per-view that's coming up tomorrow night. It'll be a big night. I think this is more than just a pay-per-view. I think it's more of just a birth of many angles to come. I think it's just sort of a stepping stone for everybody moving in the next direction. You got the NXT guys. They drew the line in the sand. They said this is going to be the night that they want their contracts or their demands are going to be upped, and you're going to see they mean business. And then you've also got Kane on SmackDown coming out and saying that he's going to reveal who the guilty party is that took out his brother. So let's start at the bottom and we'll work our way to the top. The chick match, I think everybody knows who's in it already. Let's just say my pick's Maurice, and let's just move on to the next one. R-Truth versus the Miz for the U.S. title. The Miz just won the title this Monday. I don't see him dropping the title back to R-Truth. I think the Miz is just going to keep on trucking with the U.S. title. The Miz never should have lost the belt. The Bret Hart match on Raw was hideous and I hope unforgettable. Oh, damn it. R-Truth and the Miz. I'm going to pick the Miz. The Miz just won the title on Monday. I don't see him dropping the title at all. I think he's going to keep on trucking. He never should have lost the title. I think he's just going to keep on moving. The horrible, very forgettable match with Bret Hart never should have happened. He never should have dropped the title, and R-Truth never should have found his way to the belt. So move on from that. Kofi Kingston versus Drew McIntyre. This has Matt Hardy written all over it. I don't think there's any way in the world Matt Hardy's not running down. He's suspended from SmackDown, but you know, this isn't really a SmackDown show. It's a pay-per-view, so come on down, Matt, and let's just put Drew McIntyre in the twist of fate. Bam, and then Kofi can pin him, and we can move on to your next match at the next pay-per-view. Now we move on to the main meat. Oh, we're probably gonna get a Hart Dynasty match. I always want to call them the Hart Foundation, whatever. Hart Dynasty match, just to fill time. There's only 5 matches on the card. They got to fill 3 hours, so who knows who they'll have a match with. I guess the Usos, or I like call them the Samoans. They just had a match down in FCW, so I guess they're not as ready as I thought they were. But you know, somebody's got to fight them for it. John Morrison's not on the card. I think that's weird for a lot of people. So maybe he can get the shot. His normal partner, R-Truth, has a match. So I don't know. Maybe they'll find somebody to patch him up with. Just get him a match on the card. Let's tackle the SmackDown main event first. Couple things to think about. You got Kane, like I said, is gonna come out and say who took the Undertaker out, and why he wasn't in the Fatal 4-Way like he was supposed to be. I think that with Kane coming out and naming a name on who's the guilty, responsible party, I think that's going to patch up who Kane's going to fight at the next pay-per-view. So I think that we have to put Jack Swagger as keeping the title, because there's talk of Jack Swagger versus the Undertaker at SummerSlam, if that's possible. So if you have Jack Swagger go over, and then Kane jobs to him like Kane always does, because Kane's horrible in my opinion, at the Money in the Bank pay-per-view, then you can have your Undertaker versus Jack Swagger match at SummerSlam for the title, which I will be very pumped to see, because I will be attending. That means that I think CM Punk, Big Show, Rey Mysterio, there's no way they're going to put that belt on Rey Mysterio again. Oh man, he was a very, very bad champion. That they put the belt on back in the day. I think that he will never have that chance, and right now they're giving every chance they can to package Evan Bourne into being the new Rey Mysterio, and they're always trying to find another Mexican superstar from AAA or something like that to bring up to just give that big push to, so maybe they can push Rey out of the way, because Rey just isn't what he used to be, but he still sells a lot of merch and he still has lots of fans, but he's just not what he used to be. Let's move over to Raw. The Raw Fatal 4-Way is a little bit harder for me, and I'm going to go out on a limb, and I'm going to pick Sheamus. I don't want to have Sheamus have the title as much as anybody else. Sheamus is not my favorite wrestler, and I didn't really like his first title reign either, but you know what, he's a main eventer and he needs his chance. But most of all, the man is coming back. The man's going to be back at SummerSlam. The man who? The man Triple H. And then Triple H is going to be wanting to get revenge on Sheamus, and what better way to get his revenge on Sheamus if he just happens to be the WWE Champion and he gets to whoop up on some Sheamus white boy and take that gold. And you saw me in my last video. This gold is hideous. Even on Triple H, I don't like it. But the reason why I don't think John Cena is going to win it, John Cena's a big favorite, but I think John Cena is going to have to end up in a match at the next pay-per-view with the NXT guys. I don't know if he's going to have to fight all 7 of them, or if he's just going to have a one-on-one with maybe Wade Barrett or one of them. But these guys need to get an angle where they have WWE contracts and they have normal wrestling matches. As cool as it is, as they are just whooping up on everybody, beating down on Cena, beating down on Bret Hart. We need to see him in the ring. We need to see him have a match again. And I think if you have a match against Cena, what better way to start? I thought that Edge had a chance to win the title. I think that's come and gone. I think that he's going to have to end up in the Money in the Bank ladder match at the next pay-per-view, and I think he might have a chance to steal the show. Another person that I want to see in that match WWE is The Miz. I can't believe that The Miz has never been in a Money in the Bank match before. I think The Miz has a perfect chance of stealing any show. I think you're also going to have Evan Bourne in there. Randy Orton and his hurt shoulder, just too hurt to put the belt on right now, too fragile, and I don't think it's going to go that way. So let's see Sheamus win that gold so I can see my man Triple H win the title at SummerSlam. What? SummerSlam! There we go. Tonight, as I'm making my video, by the time it's uploaded and on YouTube, it's already going to happen, but 2 of my YouTube guys, Legendary Assault, they're at the Ring of Honor show tonight, so hope they all had a good time. I'm sure their video is going to be great. If you don't subscribe to them, subscribe to them now so you can see these videos that are going to be coming up that they're making at the show. But as another plug, if you don't know this guy named, what is it? It's Taker Fan, but it's got some numbers. Taker Fan for Life 1419. I know him as Matt Beast. Cool dude. He is the biggest Davey Richards fan that I know in the world today. Well, Davey Richards says, I don't know anything about Ring of Honor. Everybody says he has a good chance of winning the title tonight. So if he does, make sure you go over to this guy's page. This is the biggest fan in the world, I'm saying. Just show him some love on his page. Subscribe to him. Give him some comments saying, yo, Davey Richards the man, yo. Davey. I do that horrible. Everybody from the Skype chat just frowned a lot. But, yo, Matt B, send him some love. He needs some, he's got more subs than me, but he can always use some more. So this is Steve Breach. Yeah, come on.